How's it going, Coyote?
It's going fine.
How you doing, man?
All right.
So let's talk here real quick. I hear there's a little trouble going on between you, your current wife, and your former wife, right? Is that correct?
How you doing?
Calling you out. What's up, Coyote?
How you doing?
So can you give us a little insight on what's going on right now with all this trouble and drama?
Pauley Perrette has been harassing my wife and I for years. She lied to get a restraining order so that she could follow us to places she knows that we're going to be, and then call the cops and the media. And that's exactly what happened a couple of weeks ago when she showed up at our favorite restaurant and started causing trouble.
What restaurant was that?
Shintaro.
And what happened when she showed up there?
Well, there's a little incident. It's written up in the police report.
Okay. So, and how long ago were you and Pauley married?
8 years ago.
8 years ago. So it's been a long time.
I filed for divorce in 2004.
And you filed for divorce?
Yes.
And then now, when did she start coming back into the picture and just trying to like meddle with your personal business?
About a week after I filed for divorce.
Okay.
But it's been a couple of years. I've been happily remarried, and she still hasn't given up.
And what are some of the things that she's doing, if you would mind sharing with us?
Well, and briefly, that's exactly it. She lied to get a restraining order so that she could follow us and cause incidents, and,
right.
And then call the cops.
And then of course say that you're following her and get you arrested, all that.
Yes, exactly. She's been inciting death threats from around the world. I'm getting now death threats from NCIS fans.
Yeah, I heard about that. You've been getting death threats from NCIS fans. What's happening with that? How does that happen?
Well, getting death threats from around the world is an extreme form of harassment, and it's being instigated by Pauley Perrette. She's lying to and manipulating these NCIS fans into doing her dirty work, basically.
So is she, what is she, like putting stuff out on Twitter, or?
Yeah, she's gone on Twitter. She's done this in the past before, but recently she's gone on Twitter and on CBS.com, where her Twitter feed goes through, and saying things that are just blatantly untrue.
And Twitter seems to be getting a lot of people in trouble lately. I don't know about this whole little public domain of Twitter here.
Well, she's not just using Twitter. I mean, she's using CBS, the NCIS name, her character's name, Abby, on the show. She's hired a smear campaign publicist to help propagate this and incite as much hatred and violent threats as she can.
So what are some of the things that you've been getting from these NCIS fans?
Death threats, also all sorts of crazy things.
And
it's been a nightmare, like not just for me, but my wife, Maida.
And Maida, what's been happening with you? Like, how do you feel about this situation?
I just want her to leave us alone. I mean, we're happily married. You know, she's a successful actress. I wish she'd just go on with her life and leave us alone. That's all.
So what is the next step for you guys then? What are you guys trying to do as far as getting some peace within your life right now?
Well, there's a court hearing coming up April 23rd, where she'll be cross-examined in public, and that's when I hope to expose her as a liar and as a stalker, basically. And the only reason we're having a court hearing is because, you see, I didn't want anything to do with her, so I voluntarily offered to sign mutual stay-away orders if she signed it as well. But she refuses to agree to stay away from us. And I think that sort of is indicative of what's really going on here. We're happily married. We just want her to leave us alone.
And is there any reason why it is that she won't leave you guys alone right now?
You know, talk to Cedar Sinai Psychiatric Ward. She was just released from there when I met her.
Nice. Thanks, Coyote. Have a good night, man.